Hi, I'm Maria. For 28 years, I thought I was building something beautiful. A family, a future, a legacy. Turns out, I was just convenient. Mom, can you watch the kids again this weekend? Derek asked, barely looking up from his phone as I set groceries on his kitchen counter. Of course, sweetheart. What's the occasion? Lisa and I are going to that conference in Miami, the one I told you about. You didn't tell me about it, but that's fine. I'm happy to help. Lisa walked in, designer purse swinging from her shoulder. Oh, good. You're here. Derek, did you ask her about the loan? My stomach tightened. What loan? We need $50,000. The business expansion. You said you'd help us grow. I said I'd help however I could. But Derek, that's my entire savings. What happened to the money from last time? That was different. This is a real opportunity. The last 3 were real opportunities, too. I've given you over $100,000 in the past 2 years. Lisa's voice turned sharp. Maybe if you weren't so selfish, you'd want your son to succeed. Selfish? I've worked double shifts at the hospital for 30 years. I raised Derek alone after his father left. Every penny I've saved. Yeah, and you never let us forget it, do you? Derek snapped, always bringing up your sacrifices. I felt like I'd been slapped. I never asked for gratitude. I just want to understand where all that money went. Derek stood up, his face reddening. You want to know? Fine. We had to pay off some debts. Business expenses. Things you wouldn't understand because you've never taken a real risk in your life. I took a risk every time I believed in you. Believed in me? You mean controlled me. Every decision you had an opinion. Every girlfriend you found fault. When I finally found success. Success? Derek, you've had 6 failed businesses. I've funded every single one. Lisa crossed her arms. This is exactly what Derek was talking about. You're so negative, so unsupportive. I'm unsupportive? Who babysits your children 3 days a week? Who canceled her vacation to help you move? Who's been paying your mortgage when you're between opportunities? Derek's jaw clenched. See, Lisa? This is what I deal with. Constant guilt trips. I'm not trying to guilt you. I'm trying to understand what happened to my son. The boy who used to write me thank you notes is now what, Mom? A failure? Is that what you think? No, I think you're making bad choices. And I think Lisa is encouraging them. Lisa's eyes flashed. Excuse me? Every time Derek had a stable job, you convinced him to quit and follow his passion. Every time he wanted to save money, you wanted a bigger house, a fancier car. How dare you blame me for your son's choices? I'm not blaming you for his choices. I'm saying you influenced them. And now you're both acting like I'm the problem for not funding your lifestyle. Derek stepped forward. You know what your problem is, Mom? You're dead weight. You've been dragging me down my entire life with your small-town thinking, your fear of everything, your constant negativity. The room went silent. Dead weight. The words echoed in my head. Dead weight, I repeated quietly. I didn't mean... No, you meant it. I can see it in your face. You've been thinking it for a while. Lisa's voice was cold. Well, someone had to say it. You're always hovering, always judging. Maybe if you had your own life, you wouldn't be so obsessed with ours. I looked at my son, really looked at him, and I saw a stranger. You're right, I said slowly. I should have my own life. Mom, don't be dramatic. I'm not being dramatic. I'm being clear. You want my help? It comes with accountability. I want to see business plans, financial records, proof that my money isn't just disappearing. Derek laughed. You want to audit me, your own son? I want honesty. If that's too much to ask, it is too much. We're done here. Lisa and I will figure it out ourselves. Fine. Fine. I picked up my purse. My hands were shaking. I hope you do figure it out, Derek. I really do. Whatever, Mom. Call me when you're ready to apologize for accusing Lisa. I walked to the door, then turned back. No. No what? No, I won't be calling to apologize. And no, I won't be available for babysitting. Or loans, or mortgage payments. You want to be independent? Be independent. Lisa scoffed. You don't mean that. I absolutely do. Good luck at your conference. I walked out, got in my car, and drove home in silence. When I got there, my friend Sarah was waiting on my porch. Maria, what's wrong? You look like you've seen a ghost. Sarah, have I been dead weight? Have I been holding Derek back? She grabbed my shoulders. What? Who said that to you? Derek did. And Lisa agreed. They said I'm negative, controlling, that I guilt-trip them. Sit down, now. Tell me everything. I did. Every word, every accusation, every moment of that conversation. When I finished, Sarah's face was red with anger. That ungrateful little... Maybe they're right. Maybe I have been too involved. Stop. Right there. You've been a mother. You've been generous to a fault, and they've been using you. They need help. They need a reality check. Maria, when was the last time Derek asked how you were doing? When's the last time he took you to dinner or thanked you for anything? I thought about it and couldn't remember. Exactly, Sarah said. You've given everything and they've taken it all. It's time to stop. 3 days later, I was still numb. I'd called in sick to work for the first time in 5 years. Sarah brought over coffee and determination. Okay, I did some digging, she said, opening her laptop. You're going to want to sit down for this. Sarah, what did you do? Remember my nephew works at that bank downtown? The one Derek uses? You didn't... I did. Maria, Derek's business account? It's empty, has been for months. But his personal account shows regular transactions to a casino. We're talking thousands every week. My coffee cup stopped halfway to my mouth. A casino? Gambling debts. That's where your money went. And probably why they needed another $50,000. The room started spinning. How long has this been going on? At least 18 months. Maybe longer. My phone rang. Derek. I declined the call. He's been calling all morning, I said. I haven't answered. Good, let him sweat. The phone rang again. This time I answered on speaker. Mom, finally. Listen, I need you to transfer $20,000 today. It's an emergency. No? Silence. Then, what do you mean, no? I mean no, Derek. No more money. Mom, this is serious. I have investors. You have gambling debts. More silence. Longer this time. Who told you that? Does it matter? Is it true? It's complicated. I had a few bad nights, but I can win it back. Stop. Just stop. Do you hear yourself? Lisa's voice came through. Maria, you don't understand how business works. This isn't business, Lisa. This is addiction, and you've been covering for him. We've been handling it. By taking my money? By lying to me? By calling me dead weight when I'm the only thing keeping you afloat? Derek's voice turned desperate. Mom, please. These people are dangerous. If I don't pay, then you go to the police. Or a counselor. Or Gamblers Anonymous. But you don't come to me. You're my mother! And you're my son. Which is why this breaks my heart. But I won't enable you anymore. I hung up. Sarah squeezed my hand. That was hard? That was necessary, I corrected. What else did you find? Your mortgage payments? They didn't go to his mortgage. He owns that house outright, inherited it from Lisa's grandfather. They've been pocketing your money. I stood up, pacing. So everything was a lie. Every business venture, every emergency, every manipulation. Yes. My phone buzzed. A text from Derek. Mom, I'm sorry, let's talk, please. Then Lisa. You're tearing this family apart, is that what you want? Then Derek again. I'll get help, I promise. Just this one last time. I showed Sarah. She shook her head. Don't respond, not yet. Let me make a call first. To who? My friend James. He's a lawyer and a business consultant. If you're serious about starting over, he can help. Starting over? Maria, you're 62, not 92. You've got skills, savings, well, what's left of it. And you're finally free from people who don't appreciate you. Why not do something for yourself? Like what? Like anything. What have you always wanted to do? I thought about it. Really thought about it. I always wanted to start a home health care company. I've seen how badly seniors are treated, how the system fails them. I've been a nurse for 30 years. I know what they need. So do it. Sarah, I'm in Florida. I don't know anything about starting a business. Then move. Go somewhere new. Somewhere without memories of being called dead weight. That night, James came over. He was 50-something, sharp-eyed, with a warm smile. Sarah tells me you're ready for a change, he said. I think I am, but I don't know where to start. Start by telling me what happened. Everything. I did. He listened without interrupting, taking notes. When I finished, he leaned back. First, I'm sorry. No one deserves that treatment. Second, you've got options. Good ones. Like what? Like California. Huge market for home health care. Better regulations, better support for small businesses. I've got contacts there who could help you get established. California is 3,000 miles away. Exactly. Far enough to start fresh. Close enough that if Derek wants to reconcile, genuinely reconcile, he can make the effort. Sarah grinned. I love it. A complete fresh start. But what about the kids? My grandchildren? James's expression softened. Maria, they've been using access to your grandchildren as leverage. That's not love. That's manipulation. If Derek wants you in their lives, he'll figure out how to treat you with respect. My phone rang again. Derek. I looked at James. Answer it, he said. Let's hear what he has to say now. I put it on speaker. Mom, we need to talk. In person. We can talk now. Not over the phone. This is family business. Family business. Derek, you called me dead weight. You lied about needing money. You've been gambling away everything I've given you. Who told you about that? Sarah? That interfering... Watch yourself, I said coldly. Sarah's been more family to me than you have lately. That's not fair. I'm your son. Then act like it. Tell me the truth. All of it. Right now. Silence. Then Lisa's voice. She doesn't deserve the truth. She's just going to judge us anyway. I'm going to hang up now, I said. Don't call again unless you're ready to be honest. Mom, wait. I ended the call. James nodded approvingly. Good boundaries. Now let's talk about California. 2 months later, Derek showed up at my door unannounced. Mom, we need to talk. I looked through the window. He was red-faced, angry. Lisa stood behind him. Sarah was inside with me. Want me to call the police? Sarah asked. Not yet. I opened the door but didn't invite them in. I'm moving to California, starting a business. Without even telling me? That's insane! You called me dead weight. Why would I discuss my life with you? Lisa pushed forward. We came to apologize. Derek's been going to meetings. For how long? 2 weeks? Derek's jaw clenched. 46 days. I'm working a program. I'm glad, but that doesn't change what happened. So that's it? You're abandoning us? You abandoned me first. This doesn't concern you, Lisa snapped at Sarah. It does when you've spent years taking advantage of her. Derek pointed at Sarah. You turned her against us. No, I said firmly. You did that when you called me dead weight, when you lied, when you made me feel guilty for having boundaries. I was stressed. I said I'm sorry. And I accept that you're sorry, but I'm still leaving. Lisa's face flushed. So this is about me. You've always hated me. I don't hate you, but you've never seen me as a person, just a wallet. That's not true. Name one thing you know about me. One hobby, one dream. Lisa opened her mouth, then closed it. Derek's expression shifted. Mom, I need you. The kids miss you. Do they? Or do you miss free childcare? That's not fair. You want to talk about fair? After everything you've done? He grabbed my arm. You can't just leave, Sarah intervened. Let go of her, now. This is between me and my mother. I said let go. Derek shoved Sarah, hard. She stumbled into the doorframe. James appeared from inside. That's assault. I've recorded everything on the security camera. Derek's eyes widened. You were recording? Every word, every action. Lisa grabbed Derek's arm. We need to leave. But Derek wasn't done. Choose strangers over your own son? Fine, you're dead to me. Don't expect to see your grandchildren ever again. Then I guess that's my choice to make, I said quietly. Derek raised his hand to strike me. James stepped between us. Touch her and you're arrested. Derek's hand shook. You're going to regret this. All of you, I promise you that. Is that a threat? Sarah asked, phone in hand. Call it whatever you want. We're calling the police, I said. Fine! Tell them how you abandoned your own son! I closed the door, heard him pounding, shouting. Then sirens. The police charged Derek with assault and threatening behavior. He got probation and anger management. A restraining order kept him away for 6 months. 3 weeks later, I stood in my new California office. Maria's Home Healthcare Solutions, read the sign. My phone buzzed. Unknown number. Mom? Derek's voice was small. Please, can we talk? I've been in therapy. I understand now. I'm glad you're getting help. So you forgive me? No. Silence. What? I'm glad you're getting help. But I don't forgive you. Not yet. Maybe not ever. But I'm your son. And you called me dead weight, stole from me, threatened me. When you can show me through actions, not words, that you've changed, maybe we'll talk. But not now. How long? As long as it takes. That's not fair. Neither was calling me dead weight. I hung up, blocked the number. 2 years later, my company had 30 employees and served over 200 clients. I'd won a small business award. Derek tried reaching out 5 more times. I declined each one. Lisa sent emails. I deleted them unread. Sarah visited for my 64th birthday. We sat on my balcony watching the sunset. Any regrets? She asked. Some. But I don't regret leaving. You built something incredible. We built it together. James likes you, you know. I know. Maybe someday. But right now I'm enjoying being just Maria. Not someone's mother or meal ticket. Just me. To just me. Sarah raised her glass. My phone buzzed. A client thanking me for our care. Real gratitude. This was my empire, built on respect and boundaries. Derek called me dead weight. He did me a favor. Once I walked away, I discovered I could fly. What would you do if someone you loved treated you like you were disposable? Have you ever had to walk away from family for your own well-being? Drop your stories in the comments below. And don't forget to like and subscribe for more real-life stories of people who chose themselves and won.